welcome back to our program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. And of course, the update on the famous
Lin Ping.
panda right here in Thailand. Right now, she's in China, obviously on a search.
You look very dandy.
Well, because it's Lin Ping and it seems like she's doing very well.
Yes.
We got complimented. This is on the front page, Kun Tulip, saying that Lin Ping is doing great. She got complimented from the Chinese caretaker, the staff there, saying that she's getting along with her friends and such. It's
That's
almost
good.
like, you know, when you're a baby going to school and you're
True.
wondering whether or not she's going to be able to take care of herself. Well, apparently she's doing pretty well. Now they say that at this point, she's very healthy. And of course, this is announcement from Chiang Mai Zoo coming out and giving a lot of people a peace of mind, assuring that Lin Ping is very well taken care of and she's enjoying her surrounding and her new home. At this point, they are preparing 6 of the male panda for her, and this is going to be at this point waiting to see whether or not there will be a success in terms of her picking one of the 6. But Chiang Mai Zoo also talk about her mother, Lin Hui, saying that there has already done the insemination, trying to get Lin Hui pregnant again to see whether or not Lin Ping will get either a baby sister or a baby brother.
Okay.
And they say that they have done that for the past 2 weeks already. So 2 weeks have passed. But one of the things about panda is you can't really tell whether or not they're pregnant until almost the time when they're in labor, just same like Lin Ping last time. So they say that Lin Hui is very well taken care of and very healthy as well. However, one of the concern for a lot of people is that if Lin Hui is pregnant with a baby, there might be a bit of a problem because that might mean that Lin Ping cannot come back if Lin Ping is pregnant as well. Because according to the contract with Chinese government, they always said that each of the country cannot have more than 4 pandas.
Oh,
We cannot have more than 4. Meaning that if Lin Ping come back
with
her boyfriend,
or husband.
yeah, that's true. It's got to be her husband, legally married. Then that means that Lin Hui,
Some of the pandas we have will have to be sent back to China.
and they were thinking that, well, the dad gotta go. So Chuang, excuse me, will have to leave the country if that's the case. Because obviously, there will be Lin Ping, her husband, and her baby brother or sister in Lin Hui's tummy. So at this point, they say that they're not sure what's gonna happen, but we will have to wait and see. And they say that Lin Ping is doing pretty well. In the beginning, they're actually quite concerned because Lin Ping shows a little bit of the uncertainty, just kind of not sleeping very well and such. But at this point, she's doing pretty good. And she only took about a week to adapt to her surrounding. They say that normally other pandas from other country took about 45 days. So Lin Ping is a very, very good panda and she's doing very well. So if you're worried about her, that's the update on Lin Ping.
I went to Chiang Mai Zoo once, and Chuang, when the father of Lin Ping, when he hang out at the zoo, honestly, he just looked like one of those middle-aged men with big beer belly sit on the couch in front of the TV.
It's odd, isn't it?
But instead of in front of TV, he was sitting
Watching
there
you guys?
watching us, the visitors, and he looked pretty much enjoyed the scenery.
Well, reality show, pretty much. He was probably like, oh great, reality show. I get to see all these people walking around.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Okay, so move on to one of the really big news that the people really concerned, which is the flood. We'll talk about this announcement first. Meteorological Department actually made another announcement yesterday, number 6. about 5 p.m. warning about Nari storm.
That another one.
It went through Philippines. It killed 8 people, and it will touch the ground in Vietnam today and tomorrow. In relation to that, of course, they will have some effect to Thailand. But good thing is, by the time it gets to Thailand, it will slow down and turn to be a depression. And it will affect the rainfall in the northeastern and the eastern of Thailand. So seemed like it wouldn't be as severe as we first expected. But the department warned that any visitors that want to visit Da Nang, Vietnam, they should check the weather forecast and the weather condition before they travel there. So now to the current situation of flood. Yesterday, the government has announced that since the flood started in 17 September until now, there were floods in 42 provinces and over 1.1 households has been affected, 42 people killed. Right now, situation in 17 provinces has been back to normal, but there is still flood in 25 provinces. And the most severe 3 provinces that still have to face this bad flood is in Prachinburi, Cha Cheong Sao, and Sa Kaeo province. Talking about Prachinburi, some part of the province, like the city itself, actually seen the lower level of flood water already, but of course still under flood. And just in the middle of the night, there's still people see some baby crocodile. Actually,
that's not good.
Outside the farm, swimming around. That is scary, even though it's the baby, just one baby. Who knows? Maybe the mother and the father might be there around with them. So also in Prachinburi, even though the water level has been lower, but there was an incident yesterday when about 50 locals help each other try to dug out the earth dam that actually try to channel water away from the municipality itself. So the people that outside this earth wall actually got flooded. So they believe if they dug this earth wall away that it will help with that situation. It got a bit hazy and chaotic when these 50 locals were trying to destroy this wall. There was a pickup truck drive by and reportedly some shooting into the air, I guess to threaten all these locals to stop whatever they were doing. But the governor himself, the city himself told the police there was no shooting.
Okay.
But it's two sides of the story.
That's true.
But all in all, the situation in many provinces along Chao Phraya River, in Ang Thong, in Nonthaburi, in Pathum Thani, even at Got Gret in Nonthaburi that you reported it was badly flooded the other day. Right now, the situation got much better. And
that's good.
And they believe it will go back to normal in next couple of days if there is no more rainfall. And that's the update on the flood at the moment.
All right.
Hopefully, Nari will get super soft and gentle when get into Thailand this week.
Because the thing is, I think other countries, especially Vietnam, China, around us, got hit pretty hard.
Philippines, 8 people killed in
we
Philippines.
are seeing the tail of it.
Yes.
And we hope to keep it that way. But we know that it is coming. We know that Cha Cheong Sao already, at least Bang Kla district, have already have to brace for flood is going to arrive soon. So I think at this point, more rain will actually worsen the situation.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Definitely.
So hopefully this will not happen. I have my finger crossed because I know that if it's going to happen, it's going to hit my house before other people. And once I hit mine, it will hit yours.
Yes, too close.
All right, moving on to another incident. Obviously, we
Related
talked
to
about
storm.
flood. Exactly. This one is a storm. It's a very windy storm. We don't see that much of a typhoon here in Thailand or any type of storm that would lift things up.
True.
Right? We don't. I've never seen
Normally
it.
just super heavy rain and torrential
Yeah,
rain.
and very windy, but it's never lift anything up at this point. But they say that in Samutprakarn province yesterday, there has been a report that the very windy storm lifted a roof of one factory. As you can see there, it's collapsed down very badly. And one of the thing is Kun Pagawan Mamak, age 30, who's actually 7 months pregnant. She was picking up the clothes that was hanging in front of her house, obviously because the rain. So she's trying to make sure that she picked up all the clothes that were hanged out, and the roof collapsed on her, and they sent her to the Samutprakarn hospital, but she did not make it. So she died due to this particular incident. Unfortunately, that's
unfortunate indeed.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of the incident that happened. However, they say that was the only one person that got killed from this incident. And there are 4 more houses that were damaged by this particular wind. But yeah, I have to say I have never seen any incident like this. So apparently we have to wait to brace, to prepare ourselves, because it seems like weather has changed.
The weather condition has been more severe every day.
As we approaching, I don't know, the end of the world. I'm so scared.
Okay.
But not to be exaggerating, but it just
global warming, people.
Exactly. But at this point, I was just wondering though whether or not we have like the meteorological department would be able to predict this kind of incident, whether or not it's going to happen ever again.
I think the most they can do is just how strong the storm will be and how much it will affect. But I don't know if they can predict what would.
And we have to accept the fact that Thailand houses are not built for this type of weather.
Like Nari storm that is said to affect Thailand, they can only tell right now it's at 20 kilometers per hour speed. So in Thailand, we never really see, like you said, gusty wind. So hopefully that wouldn't be repeated. Of course. Are we going to take a short break? And we'll come back. We will have the result of the meeting between the Chinese leader and Thai leader. What come out of that? And you also have the update on the protests?
Yes, apparently 14 roads are closed at this point right here in Bangkok around the government house. So stay tuned.